World is mourning the loss of trailblazing, unstoppable music superstar Tina Turner. The legend died in Switzerland today at age 83 after a long illness. Over the years, Turner battled cancer, strokes, and kidney failure. She began her career with the Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm. That was in 1957, and the duo Ike and Tina Turner became one of the most formidable live acts in music history, releasing big hits really like Proud Mary. In fact, in the 1980s, she launched one of the greatest comebacks ever with her multi-platinum album Private Dancer, which won a Grammy for Record of the Year. She went on to sell more than 100 million records around the world, sold out huge concerts, including 2 shows at the San Diego Sports Arena. She was the first black artist and first woman to be on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which brings me to local and national radio icon Shotgun Tom Kelly, who, by the way, has his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he currently hosts a daily radio show on Sirius XM 60s Gold Channel 73. Shotgun, thank you so much for being
Good to be with you, Phil.
Yeah,
it really is.
It really is. So what was your reaction today when you heard the news that Tina Turner had passed away?
I got to tell you, I was shocked. You know, my wife Linda was the one that gave me the call, and so I had to get back in. I tracked my show, and in fact, I was on my way down to run trains at the Model Railroad Museum, and so I immediately went back and tracked the fact that she is gone. It's so sad.
Yeah, it really is. You know, I called her an unstoppable superstar. What about your thoughts regarding her?
I got to realize, I mean, 60-year career. We're talking 5 decades of making hits. And you talked about Proud Mary. I played that on my show all the time. River Deep, Mountain High, another great song. And of course, she did not think that What's Love Got to Do With It was going to make it. She really thought it was going to be a failure. One of her biggest songs. You know, she had so many.
She did, and she was a songwriter. A lot of people don't know that also,
yes,
is that right? Yeah.
Yes, and you know, she started in 1957. Well, first of all, she sang since she was a teenager. But you know, she, you know, Ike and Tina Turner Revue happened in 1957. She had a little bad time in there with Ike because he was crazy, and so she went out on her own as a solo, and they made a movie about that.
Yeah, they did. You know, as we kind of touched on there, she had a really tumultuous life, but somehow she was able to rise above it all, which was really amazing. I mean, she was down and out in Las Vegas, and also got this tremendous break, which led to the big 80s comeback.
Yes, and how about 12-time Grammy Award winner, 2-time Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, and man, so many hits, and so many decades of music. I'm talking about hit after hit after hit. Oh, one other thing. She taught Mick Jagger some moves, and he always remembered that.
That's right. And Rod Stewart also, right?
Rod Stewart wanted her on stage with him to do Hot Legs, and she was on stage. Speaking about her legs were insured for $1 million with Lloyd's of London.
Who knew that?
Yeah.
All right, you put together a tribute today on your show this afternoon for her. So what kind of emotions when you hear these songs from the very beginning until basically when she retired? What do you feel when you hear her song?
Well, I feel a lot of emotion. First of all, the energy. I feel the energy. We always used to see her in concert on TV, and she'd have bouncing off her legs, be going back and forth, and the energy was just absolutely incredible. Where she got that energy, I don't know, but she did, and she was just an enormous performer for so many years.
You know, she received so many honors over the years, Tom. I mean, she basically got these Grammy Awards, Lifetime Achievement Award for one Record of the Year, I think it was. Even Kennedy Center tributes. The list goes on and on.
Yes, and you mentioned the picture on the Rolling Stone magazine. Not only was she on the first black woman to be on the cover of Rolling Stone, but she also was ranked the 100 singers. I mean, she was the best 100 singers of all time. That's something. That's saying something.
Yeah, and her concerts were just legendary around the world. I think she still even holds a record for, like, you know, packing a place for several nights in a row.
Oh yeah, I think there was what, 200,000 people in one arena?
Yeah.
That I hear.
Over a few nights, yeah.
Oh, it was just amazing.
Yeah, she also acted. A lot of people don't
Yes.
know that she was in, I think, Mad Max Thunderdome, which of course featured one of her hits. We don't need to be another hero there, and also
Yes.
I think a few other movies. I mean, just overall, so much talent, Tom.
Yeah, so much energy. I think we all remember the energy she has. I know I do. When she, we came out on stage, she was dancing and she was going. It was just amazing.
Did you ever get to see her in concert?
I didn't.
Was that on your bucket list? I bet,
it's
huh?
on, yeah, well, I was, and I regret I didn't meet her, and that would have been a wonderful opportunity.
When you have this show every day and you're playing a lot of that 60s music where she basically started her career, do people call you? Are they still enamored with her? Even before her passing, what's the reaction you still get
Well,
from people?
as I say, I track my shows, so I don't have a phone in the studio, but I ask people to email me at shotguntomkelly.com, and they email me for requests. And of course, I'm able to play the request. And we get a lot of requests for River Deep Mountain High.
What's your favorite Tina Turner song? That one?
Well, I do like Proud Mary.
You like Proud Mary?
Keep on rolling, starts out slow, keep on rolling. It's just great. I mean, to have somebody, who can you name that had a career making hits for 5 decades, Phil?
Yeah.
5 decades.
It's certainly rare. Well, for a second ago, we were looking at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which of course you have a star on the Walk of Fame. She's there. People are laying tributes, flowers, and whatnot, and deservedly so.
Oh, absolutely. And her star, by the way, is in front of the Capitol Records building on Vine.
Oh, really? And of course, she recorded with them.
Yeah, she did. And
there you go. Look at.
Phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah, they do that for posthumous stars every when somebody passes away.
Well, I know it's a big deal, and I know you remember when you got yours as well.
And you were there.
I was there. Let's talk about remembering her now. So again, through her music, obviously that is going to be living on forever.
Yes.
You as a radio personality will continue to play it, on your show from time to time when people obviously want to hear it. So how do you think she is going to be remembered in sort of the lexicon of the music industry?
One of the greatest of all time. I mean, what else could you say? She will always be remembered as one of the greatest female singers of all time.
And of course, her influence, you mentioned Mick Jagger and Rod Stewart, but let's talk about the female influences that have happened because of Tina Turner.
Yes, with other artists.
Yeah.
They admired her so much. And so what a show. I mean, she put on a show. When you went to a Tina Turner show, you were going to be thoroughly entertained.
Yeah, and you weren't sitting down.
No, you weren't.
You better not.
And you were singing along with her songs too.
Yeah.
It was just, it got you moving.
Yeah, it sure did. And of course, Beyonce, one of the influences that Beyonce's talked about, she actually got to perform with Tina Turner at one point later in Tina's career, and that must have been quite a thrill for Beyonce.
Yeah. She lived in Switzerland because her husband, her second husband lived there, and she loved to garden. That was her favorite thing to do. She had a wonderful garden in Switzerland.
I think she was all about peace and making people happy.
Yes.
Would you agree with that assessment as we wrap it up?
Yes, absolutely. And I don't think she ever wanted to retire, but she did. And when she did that, we're going, oh man, we're going to miss Tina Turner and that incredible entertaining show.
Yeah, but we have her music.
We most certainly do.
For sure.
And I'm going to play something tomorrow.
I can't wait to hear it, Tom. I'm sure you're getting emails already. Thank you so much. Shotgun Tom Kelly, always a pleasure to speak to you. You're such a treasure yourself. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you, Phil.